Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have some pretty interesting news to go and cover because we've actually been seeing loads of folks out there getting some consoles, getting some good hookup, but as well, a little bit more intriguing stuff than we've kind of been expecting in terms of stock numbers, in terms of drops, in terms of how the kind of drop has actually been going in general. So we have a lot of little things to go talk about, a little things to go complain about, and a little bit of a nice reminder for you guys to go and check up your Gamestop stores and go from there. Also, don't mind a little bit of water over there, boys. We had a quick little spill right over here right before I start the video, so don't mind me on that one, but feel free to make fun of me in the comment section down below. But yeah, we have, as you guys know, we'll probably talk this tomorrow morning too as well. We actually have had a Gamestop Restock event going on, and a lot of the stuff has been a little bit more on the more intriguing side rather than the normal. So we actually did see a lot of people get their consoles, and there will and probably is still stock available for a lot of locations throughout these next few days. So if you guys want to go check, obviously feel free to. But we have some things to go talk about, so let's go and talk about it. And as well, we keep on mentioning this up in almost all of our videos. Make sure you guys go and check out the nice little Samsung link down below for your free $50. Link down below. We've had so many people go do it. There's no like commitment required or anything like that. It's just a nice little cool deal going on with Samsung and all this stuff. Link down below. Same with the Amazon links, the Twitter and Twitch stream down below if you guys want to follow, hang on out, the Weeble, the Coinbases, the everythings, all down below, Xboxes and junk if you guys want it. So, as you guys have probably heard, have heard it confirmed, we talked about this quite a bit as of the day itself, there is actually a nice GameStop Restock event that's going on as of today. So in case you guys did go and miss it, this is confirmed. Like, we've been getting people getting stock. We actually saw a lot of success all throughout the day too as well. But if you guys want to, as of today, and for the past few hours, GameStop stores have actually had stock. They've actually had PlayStation 5 bundles up in stores, and as well, if you guys want to go get them, you guys totally could. You do, unfortunately, have to be a PowerUp Rewards Pro member to make sure you guys can go, well, get the consoles in the first place, and that does stink because obviously you need to go pay the extra money. Not the funnest thing. We kind of enjoy the vibe, I would say, of, you know, not having to pay extra $15. I think we could all collectively agree on that one. But with this, if you guys really just want to get your console, get the grind out of the way, we have been mentioning that, we've been talking about that, and at the end of the day, I hope you guys would go get it. Like, I mean, it's just a nice option for you guys. Now, obviously, you guys can still wait for Best Buy to see if they have walk-ins. We have a Walmart drop coming in the near future. Like, I'm sure you guys know a lot of that, but even as of today, we had loads of folks get your consoles. And there's like a few other things we're going to type on in throughout this actual video itself, in terms of returns, in terms of some drama, in terms of everything else too. But first and foremost, I did want to remind folks, as of today, pretty much almost every single GameStop store location has stock. Like, a lot of them have stock. But funny enough, some stores actually might be already sold out, and some store stock actually may be way lower than expected. So I'm going to talk about that too as well, so in case you guys see this video or check tomorrow to give you guys more details on it. But first and foremost, if you guys are seeing this video, and you guys probably have time, like even on East Coast the next few hours, I'm sure a lot of stores will still have stock. Once again, reminder, like let's say you live in Ocean City, you could check out a few other little areas. Might have to do a little bit of a drive, but you could probably find stock in stores pretty much everywhere. I mean, if like you're literally like right here up in Nevada, I mean, like that does make it harder. I mean, you could always maybe road trip if you really wanted to, but like, I mean, some of these I mean, like if you're in a city, it's a little bit easier. I know a lot of you guys more so on the city side, but yeah, this is confirmed. As you guys probably have seen, they actually have had these bundles. PlayStation 5 console, either with, you basically had to pick the bundles. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more too as well. But basically, just a reminder, you have the MLB The Show or Gran Turismo with the controllers. The bundles are actually a little bit expensive too. I think it's like, I think at this point we were seeing people saying like $800, $810, $840. It depends on, you know, your area, your state, you know, which bundle you receive. And as well, you know, when it comes to the, what's it called? When it comes to tax and sales tax and all that type of junk. But it's more about you guys has all been floating around. And we even have seen people over here. Like I see over here with David. David over here with the bag secured scrub. Thanks for your help, bro, which I love seeing this. I love it. 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 Just everyone getting the hookups on this one. And a lot of other people too is up on even Reddit, where it's like waiting in line an hour at my local GameStop before it opened and it paid off and they finally got their consoles. We've seen some people too as well get their nice little GameStop bundles. And as you guys can see, it's been the same stuff we were showing up on Twitter too and on their emails as well. You know, the MLB and Gran Turismo, Ratchet & Clank, or Ghost of Tsushima. So you guys can all see on that as well. So it's all been confirmed. We've been getting a lot of good success rates. We get a lot of good stuff. So now the part two is more on the drama side. And this one's kind of more intriguing because it actually seems like some of the store stock was actually a little bit lower than even expected. So we've been actually seeing this kind of spread on out throughout the country. and it's actually a little bit on the sadder side. So as you guys can go and tell, this is for like the PlayStation 5 bundle event, available Saturday, today, 5/28. And some store locations that we've been seeing have been apparently way lower than we were anticipating. So for this store in particular, I saw this up on Reddit, where quantity available for what on earth? What on earth? So as you guys can probably go and tell by the crazy hand motions, that is such small stock. Like that is so small. I don't even know what to even say to that, because that's almost disappointing in all honesty. So 4 consoles, that's why sometimes for me, when I kind of talk about these drops or mention these drops, is that you should probably go check sometimes, a few different store locations. And also, it kind of sucks because you don't necessarily always fully know. So, and that's why throughout probably the next, I'd say like 3-4 days, we'll still be seeing GameStop restocks. We'll probably still be seeing them in stores. We'll probably still be seeing restocks, depending. Because it's like, hey, like let's say you're in Florida, and like we're in this area, you have like what, 20 stores or whatever. So there might be 4 consoles here, there might be 20 consoles here, there might be 15 here, there might be 7 here. And that's why it always is kind of varies, because you kind of have to sometimes put a little extra work to get your stock floating around. But 4 consoles, that is awful. Like that is so low. We did see a few other locations though that were getting maybe like, I think I saw one store that was up on Twitter that someone tweeted at me, 23. And so they had 23 stock up in their store. And now that's a good drop. Now that's a good location, because that means that even if you're showing up at like store open and you guys can go and creep on it, that just at least means that there is stock there. Like you won't be wasting your time. But as you guys maybe even want to look on some of this stuff, we've been seeing people that were like sitting in line and they were like number 7 in line, and then there was only 5 consoles in store. And you know how frustrating that is? In my honest opinion, that sucks. Like that really is. Like, especially if you're waking up early or trying to waste your time sitting in lines, and then they just don't have enough stock available. So, yeah. We also haven't really been seeing too many PS5 Digitals, so I don't think there was any PS5 Digitals. At least from what I saw, I think it was only PlayStation 5 Disc Editions as well. The prior drop was also PS5 Digitals too mixed on in, which also kind of gave, like, a cheaper option that also gave people more, like, a bigger stock drop as well. So it does kind of stink because it does seem various. Some locations did have bigger stock. Some locations had smaller stock, like we showed you guys, like 4 consoles. That's kind of... I really do think that's just too small. If you guys want to leave your comments and thoughts down below, feel free to. But I really do think 4 is just a little teensy tiny not enough. If I had to go and say, it's not looking as good. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan. We've also been hearing some crazy news on like some big bundles too as well, and these are already like $800 bundles on top of on top of like the GameStop Pro rewards too as well, which you do have to pay money for. So like at the end of the day, this is actually kind of turning more into like a mediocre drop. Now I do like the fact that people are getting their consoles. I've seen a lot of tweets at me. I've seen a lot of people up and everywhere else getting their stuff, and you guys should be happy. It should be awesome. Go for it. Because we've also been hearing reports, if you just go to a different GameStop store, you can still replace stuff. I'll mention that in a second. But it is a little bit on the disappointing side, because it just seems like some of these locations were really small on stock, and they just weren't as big, and weren't as good, and weren't as vibey, I guess, as we kind of wanted. Like, it just really wasn't that, I guess, I don't know, spicy, nice, good, whatever do you want to go and say? Now, if you have a store with 20 stock and you're in a rare area, that's awesome. But I really think 4 consoles is just not enough. So that's why I keep on probably saying, like, if you guys want to check out different areas and different stores and different locations, I'd say go for it, because if your store, as of even right now or even tomorrow, will probably have some leftover stock and have some leftover updates, and it won't be that bad. But man, if some stores only have like 3-4 stock, that just doesn't really even feel like a drop to me. Like, I give at least a bare minimum of 10 every store. If you gotta wait an extra 2-3 weeks to do it, that's fine, because at least more people have a chance to get your stock. So I kind of feel bad if you guys were one of those people out there trying to wait for a while. And although these bundles were kind of expensive, I have been hearing reports a lot of the times, if you guys go check other stores, and you guys basically go and put that, like, try to return that stock from a store you guys did not buy from, we actually have been seeing people that are actually able to either, like, return and or exchange. We've been hearing a lot more exchanges. So like, let's go and say you guys got like Ratchet and Clank, you guys don't want it. We've also been seeing that people have been able to go and exchange the games and use this kind of stuff on other various things, or as well, some people have been putting like the headsets into store credit and you can go buy, PS Plus cards or a different game yourself. So if I just want you guys to know, that always is kind of store dependent, but we have been seeing it still, so it's always worth trying if you just want to check out maybe 1 or 2 different stores and see. But stock is still in stores, go and check, be a pro member, get your console, and as well, if you guys want to return stuff or exchange stuff, just check a different store and see. So I just want to give you guys a quick little heads up with it, so make sure you guys are are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. We have the Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. Reminder, check out the Samsung link down below. Check it out, get the free $50 down below. The Twitter and Twitch stream, Weeble and Coinbase, and Xbox is down below, and I appreciate y'all so much for watching in the first place.